If you want to know how to enable big picture mode in Steam, you're in the right place. In this quick guide, I'll show you the simple steps to launch it, what to expect when it opens, and how to exit it when you're done. Big picture mode is great if you want a more console-like Steam experience, especially for using Steam on a TV or with a controller. And if this tutorial helps you out, go ahead and hit like and subscribe for more easy software guides. Let's jump in. First, open Steam on your computer and make sure you're signed into your account. Once Steam is open, look at the top menu bar and click View. This is where Steam keeps a few display options and interface tools. After you click View, you'll see a list of choices appear. From that menu, select Big Picture Mode. As soon as you click it, Steam will begin the transition into Big Picture Mode. You'll notice an animation as the interface switches over, and then the full screen, controller-friendly layout will load. This mode is designed to make navigation easier from across the room, with larger buttons and a streamlined layout that feels a lot more like a gaming console dashboard. Once you're inside Big Picture Mode, you can browse your library, launch games, and move around the interface using a controller or keyboard. It's especially useful if you're setting up a living room gaming experience or just prefer a cleaner, more immersive look in Steam. Now, if you ever want to leave Big Picture Mode, there are two easy ways to do it. The first way is to press the Escape key on your keyboard. That will bring up the exit option and let you leave the mode quickly. The second way is from the left side menu in Big Picture Mode. Click Power and then choose Exit Big Picture Mode. That will return Steam to the regular desktop interface. And that's all there is to it. You've now learned how to enable Big Picture Mode in Steam and how to exit it whenever you want. It only takes a few clicks, and once you know where the option is, it becomes really easy to use. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.